Chronicles of a queen in every shade of vibrancy. Sharing laughter, weird and tears, building bonds to throughout the years.
Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome to African American Female Chronicles. This is the space where our history, our humor, and our real-life experiences come together. Here we tell stories from our perspective. The raw, the messy, the funny, and the healing. Because history isn't just what happened 100 years ago. It's the everyday moments that shape us, break us, teach us, and remind us that we are not alone. Every story I share is based in truth. But to protect people's privacy and dignity, some details may be lightly shifted. Today's story is funny, chaotic, and full of lessons. Now listen, life jackets will tell you everything you need to know about how people behave. A life jacket sits on a cruise ship minding its business, under the bed, on a shelf, ignored like a treadmill everybody promises to use in January. Nobody thanks it. Nobody checks it. Nobody even touches it to see if it still works. But the second that boat tilts 2 degrees, people suddenly find religion, a prayer circle, and that life jacket all at the same time. And that is exactly how some people treat you. When their life is smooth, silence. When they happy, quiet. When things are calm, they vanish like rent money. But the moment their life starts sinking, now you become the Coast Guard. You become FEMA. You become roadside assistance and emotional 911 all rolled into one. Friends who only call when they want something. People who suddenly remember your number when they need a favor. Yeah, that's that life jacket energy, and that is why boundaries are necessary. Let me show you exactly how I learned that lesson. Picture it. It's 2023. I'm moisturized, hydrated, mindset strong, edges laid, living a peaceful life. And out of nowhere, my ex from 1989 to 1993 appears like a bill you thought you already paid. Now, let me be clear. When we dated back then, he was abusive, physical, verbal, emotional, the whole toxic package with no return policy. My self-esteem back then was on life support. I stayed longer than I should have, but when I finally left, it was for my safety, my sanity, and my future. Fast forward 30 years. This man finds me on Facebook. Not because he became tech savvy. No, his social media skills were giving toddler with an iPad. But somehow my current phone number was still visible on my profile. So guess who calls me? He tells me he needs a place to stay because his Section 8 apartment is too close to his ex-girlfriend and it might violate his restraining order. I'm at work listening like, "Sir, why is my phone number in the middle of your court drama? This is not a phone call. This is a plot twist I didn't ask for." And here's the sad part. For a tiny moment, I almost felt sorry for him. I almost said yes, until God tapped me and said, "Baby, go look him up." So I looked him up in the city offender database. Baby. The screen had to scroll. Multiple charges, battery, assault, mugshots stretching across decades. That's when clarity slapped me hard. He didn't miss me. He missed my stability, my sanity, my peace. I wasn't a love story. I was a life jacket he wanted to grab because his ship was sinking. So I gave him a boundary, a safe lie, a protective lie. I have a boyfriend, and he would not like that. He jumped straight into the gaslighting Olympics without stretching. He said, "Your boyfriend can't tell you who you let stay with you." A friend? Sir, the last time we talked, Blockbuster was still open. Be serious. I repeated no with my whole chest, and he cussed me out and hung up the phone. And the peace that followed, it felt like paid time off for my spirit. Because I am not your flotation device. I am not your emergency kit. I am not your last minute rescue plan. I am the life jacket, and I choose myself. Before you go, leave this in the comments. Has anyone ever tried to use you as their life jacket? And how did you handle it? Your story might keep someone else from sinking.
From the strength in our roots, oh yeah, to the stories untold, oh, the chronicles of a queen in every shade of vibrancy. Sharing laughter, hidden tears, building bonds throughout the years.